In a small, quiet town, there lived a little boy named Leo. Leo was not loud. He didn't push to be seen. He didn't shout to be heard. He sat in the corner of the classroom, watching others laugh, talk, and play. At school, teachers rarely noticed him. During recess, children ran in groups. Leo stood near the tree, so no one would see how alone he felt. They didn't know that Leo wasn't boring. He was thinking, at home, things weren't much different. His parents were good people, but always busy. So Leo stopped sharing. But what no one knew was that every night, his quiet room became a magical world. The birds he drew would lift from the pages, flying in silent loops around his lamp. The little animals in his sketches would peek out from behind books. The stars he painted on paper would float up and hang in the air, twinkling softly. This was his secret. A world where he was not ignored. A world that came alive just for him. One day, the school announced a talent exhibition. Leo hesitated. His heart said yes, but his mind whispered, "No one will care." Still, that night, he poured all his secret magic into one drawing. He drew a picture of a small child standing in the dark, holding a tiny light. He titled it, "I Shine Quietly." Exhibition day arrived. Leo quietly placed his drawing on the last table. Something unexpected happened. A teacher stopped. Then another, then the principal. And then, the tiny light in the drawing began to glow. A soft, real light that pulsed gently from the paper. The principal knelt down and said, "This is special." By the end of the day, Leo's drawing was placed in the center of the hall, its light shining for all to see. People who had never noticed him before now asked, "Is this really yours?" "It's magical," Leo smiled, not proudly but peacefully. That evening, his parents stood quietly beside his framed drawing. His mother held his hand and whispered, "We should have listened more." His father hugged him and said, "You were shining all along. We just didn't look closely." Years passed. Leo became an artist whose work touched hearts, each piece holding a spark of his quiet magic. In interviews, when people asked about his childhood, he said, "I was ignored once, but I never stopped believing in myself." Sometimes the quietest light shines the longest. Moral: being ignored doesn't mean you are invisible. It means your shine is waiting for the right moment.